This is how they look like after 59,000 miles. The carbon cleaning has been done, has been carried out. So we've done the walnut blasting. We can have a look at the results. This is not a rocket science at all. These engines are not that bad, even though people like to shit on them, shit on the engines. Welcome guys back to another video. In today's one I'm going to show you what to do on the 2.2 Skyactiv Diesel engines in the Mazda CX-5s, 6s or 3 series preventatively to avoid any big costs in the future. So I'm going to turn around the camera. So this one is a 2017 model 2.2 Skyactiv Diesel. This one has not got the AdBlue yet, but there has been some changes to the engine, such to the intake manifold. The shape of it is slightly different. The angle, how the air goes to the intake, is slightly different. And also there are slight differences in couple sensors. As you can see, the intake manifold and the valve cover has already been removed. So as you can see, first change or difference what we can see is the DPF sensor or differential pressure sensor. This is an upgraded one or a newer version. The older one looked different. And also the exhaust pressure sensor. So it came from the factory with the already upgraded exhaust pressure sensor with the metal housing instead of the plastic one. So valve cover removed, and if we have a closer look, the camshaft, the exhaust camshaft is not worn. By the way, this car did not have any sort of fault codes or any sort of issues. We are doing all this preventatively, so you can follow what we are doing in the video in order to prevent any future problems on your car. If you have a look at the intake ports, this is how they look like after 59,000 miles. A lot of people say and think that Mazda done an upgraded version of them, and yes, but only to a degree. So the old ones were copper color or copper injector washers, and these ones are silver in color, if you see. But if you take a closer look, can see the copper, which means it is only have some sort of silver coating. Basically the injector washers are replacement item. No matter what, you need to replace them at some point. Not only on these engines, but on every engine. Not only on the Skyactivs, but on any other engine as well. And if you have a look, they already started to blow out, yet they were not, because there is no carbon particle accumulation around the injector hole area. So luckily they were not blowing out all the way, or it didn't come up underneath the valve cover, and it did not cause oil pressure problem at the moment. We're going to burn the exhaust pressure sensor pipe, make sure that pipe is clean underneath the sensor. Here we're just going to replace the injector washers, the valve cover gasket, fit back the valve cover, and down here we're going to do carbon cleaning with the walnut shells. So we're going to clean that, basically getting it back to the factory clean. And also we're going to clean the intake manifold and all the EGR parts, which I'm going to show you after the cleaning. Also guys, I get asked a lot, where do we get the parts from? And now I'm finally convinced the guy who gives or sells us the parts, so he make a website, and if you buy through my link Mr. Nice Guy 5, you will get 5% discount. I will leave the link in the description. He sells OEM Mazda parts, but not only Mazda parts, also Honda, Toyota. If he doesn't have a particular part you are after listed on his website, just shoot him a message. He will definitely can get that part for you in no time. Also, is very good with packaging. So yeah, feel free to check out the website. I'll leave the link in the description below. And don't forget to use the discount code in order to get 5% discount. The carbon cleaning has been done, has been carried out. So we've done the walnut blasting. We can have a look at the results, but also we can have a look at the parts of the EGR system and the intake system. So namely the EGR valve, the intake manifold with the intake shutter valve. This is how clean we can get them. And the EGR cooler bypass valve. Now we can have a look at the intake ports. They're quite clean, I dare to say, and as you can see, one has a camera down there. So let's have a look on the camera of the valve lap. This is how clean we can get them with the walnut blasting technique, and we are also changing the filters, so I'm going to show you that as well. Here they are. So the air filter, the cabin filter, the fuel filter, and obviously the oil filter with the engine oil. And now the last thing is the assembly. And guys, we are up and running already, so it was not that difficult at all. As you can hear, hopefully the engine is running, but I'm going to stop the engine. I don't want to waste any fuel. So as you could see, guys, this is not a rocket science at all. These engines are not that bad, even though people like to shit on them, shit on the engines, mostly because they don't know how to fix it and how to maintain them. This video, I believe, is a proof how easy it is to maintain them and prevent any future damage to the engine. So basically, allow me to recap again. You need to get the carbon cleaning done every 5 years, I would say, and or 70,000 miles, whichever comes first. Also, you need to replace the injector washers, same time frame, 5 years or 70,000 miles. If they are already blowing out, unfortunately, you need to drop the sump and sort out the things underneath the oil sump. And also, if you are unlucky, you need to replace the camshaft if it will be worn in your case. Other than that, oil changes every 5 or 6,000 miles or a year, whichever comes first, and that is a very strict rule. So no, this is not a bad engine. Most people shit on it because they don't know how to fix it, how to maintain it, and they don't use the car properly. Trust me, if this one is used properly, they are lovely cars, lovely engines, but definitely not for people who live in London and only buy these ones because these are ULEZ exempt and they have low road tax ban, also cheap insurance. So this is not for those people. These cars, these engines love to eat the miles. The more miles you put on them, the happier they are. And also, I have another good news. This is our car and it is for sale. So I will show you around how it looks like, what extras, what options it has. And also another bonus for you guys. This one will come with 1 year warranty from us and unlimited mileage. So during that 1 year, you can put unlimited mileage on it. You will be still covered under our warranty, which will be honored if is any damage or any problem to the engine or gearbox. But overall, the car is in very great condition, which I'm going to show you now. As you can see, it is already the newer shape, the more aggressive look front bumper. It is beautiful in my opinion. The color, the silver color, is also lovely. It comes with brand new battery and also brand new tires, and not with any cheap brand, but it comes with Goodyear tires, nearly brand new. Let's have a look at it from the rear, from behind. I dare to say it looks nice. It looks very aggressive from behind as well. Interior wise, let's have a look. Quick look. It has the beige interior, which is really nice, and it is fairly well equipped, which I will show you guys in a second. It is a low mileage example with only 59,000 miles on the clock. Has heated seats, heated steering wheel, freezing cold AC. It has a manual gearbox. Also, another nice extra is the head-up display. I'll need to start the car to show you that. And it is not that cheap one. It already projects the image to the windscreen. As you can see, it is showing the speed of the car at the moment. It has 44 miles per gallon consumption, which for this big and heavy car, being this one 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, it is not that bad or terrible at all. Nice sharp looking steering wheel, and also I need to mention that obviously this car will be fully cleaned before we sell it. It will come with the dash cam as well, we won't remove it. And let me show you something in the boot. It will come with the detachable tow bar, and also it has electric boot. Another great thing about this one, that it comes with full Mazda dealer service history up till recently, so up till 54,000 miles. However, if you fancy an automatic, not a manual, we've got you sorted as well. Let me show you the other beauty we have. This one is still on the ramp. It is getting pampered for you. It is getting ready, getting fixed. So basically this will get fairly major engine work done on it, such as exhaust camshaft replacement, which is already replaced. It will have carbon cleaning. We already replaced the vacuum pump. It is going to get refurbished turbos, drive belt replacement. We also replaced this coolant bypass valve, because as it is automatic, and on the automatics these ones tend to crack, leak, and then cause head gasket issues in the future. So we want to avoid that for the future owner. Mazda since then came out with an upgraded part, which is a metal one, such as they did with the sensor. So as you can see, that sensor is already with the metal housing, not the old one. Also, we're going to clean the exhaust pressure sensor pipe. We're going to replace other bits as well. This car will have a separate video on it. It will come with fresh MOT, 1 year MOT, such as the other car as well, even though it still has, I believe, 6-month MOT left on it. We will renew it for you. And also this one will come with our warranty, so 1 year warranty and unlimited mileage warranty. So no matter how many miles you do under or within that 1 year, you still will be covered. Only caveat or only rule to that is that you will have to bring the car back every 5,000 miles to us to get the oil change. That's it. Other than that, you are free to use however you wish to use the car. And also this one will be cheaper because this is a 2015 model, slightly higher mileage. I believe it is between 80 or 90,000 miles, so it will be cheaper. If you are interested, please message me on Messenger or leave a comment, or also send an email, and I will get back to you with the details if you need any more. So to recap the things one last time, it is very easy to maintain these ones and not even that expensive. If you get done everything in time, they are very nice and lovely cars to drive. The most important is the oil change, obviously, and the interval of it. You have to get it done every 5,000 or 6,000 miles or 1 year, whichever comes first. That's what we recommend to our customers as well. Carbon cleaning needs to be carried out every 5 years or every 70,000 miles, whichever comes first. So the injector washers have to be replaced every 5 years or 70,000 miles in order to avoid any future oil pressure problems, and that way you won't have the oil strainer blocked. Unfortunately, if your injector washers are already blowing out, then you need to drop the sump and sort the things out there as well. And during the injector washer replacement, you may find that the camshaft is worn. If it is worn, unfortunately, you have to swallow that pill and replace the camshaft. But other than that, these ones are trouble-free. I dare to say that, even though or despite this is not the common thinking of these ones. A lot of people on the internet forums, comment sections tend to shit on the car, shit on the engine because of their bad experience, but most of the time they definitely bought a lemon because either the previous owner did not take care of the car or the mechanics, they did not fix it properly. More likely they bodged it together. They just wanted to make a quick sale, a quick profit, turn the car around very quickly, or pull the fast one if you will. So hence the bad reputation of these engines. And as you could see also in this video, this one is up for sale. We've done everything preventatively to it. So if you want to get into a trouble-free Mazda 2.2 Skyactiv Diesel, feel free to message me on Messenger, send an email or leave a comment, and as I said, I will get back to you with details. Other than that, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care and bye bye.